Hey guys, hey, testing one, two, three. Actually, I'm not testing. I just tested. I just did a quick voice test because it's like my biggest nightmare to actually record like a podcast or something or just a video for YouTube for Second Life and then it end up not there's no sound to it and then I have to do it all over. It's just sickening to me. So I just always test beforehand. Anyways, how are you guys doing? Happy belated Christmas. I hope you guys had really happy holidays. I haven't really posted much on Instagram, I think for like 9 days or so, but I do have something. I have like a belated holiday cute little outfit that I could share, and I kind of bought it from a weekend sale, but I ended up going and getting it a couple more times at I bought the outfit like a lilac short and kind of fuzzy sweater short set, and then I ended up buying it in red and I wanted to buy it in cream. So I was like, okay, this is worth kind of posting about, and I kind of styled it different ways every time I got it. I was like, this is worth posting about because people, well, I like it, and I was able, and I felt compelled to go get more. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll do like a Instagram vlog about this. And I have other things like this hair is new and things like that. Speaking of new things, I got so many purses for Christmas. Guys, look at this purse. First of all, there's a new member of the family. I haven't introduced you guys to Sexy Red yet. That's my ginger cat. She's amazing. But let me show you guys something. This just came through the inventory yesterday, and I was like, who sent me this? And it turned out to be Rich Glam. She sent this to me, and I'm like so happy about this. Let's just go to all types. Guys, if you're ever looking for something in your inventory and you can't find it, just go to the filters and go to all types. And sometimes if you want to truncate your searches, like you want to just search for PBR, like I just go to materials, or if you want to search for textures or landmarks, just go to landmarks. Like for example, look. If I wanted to just go to landmarks and search that in my inventory, this is all that would come up, right? And then in objects, just landmarks would come up here. So that makes things easier. I just wanted to show you that. Okay, I feel like I'm getting completely off track here. So let's just go to brag. So this apparently is being sold at Dream Day, guys. Look over here. Look at the HUD. This is the fat pack. It was a gift given to me, like I said, by Pretty Rich Glam. So this is a new member of my family. It's baby blue. This is the blue pitty. I'm going to keep the swatch color blue, like the blue nose pit, but you can change it to any of these different colors. Doesn't it remind you of like a really well done version of the Bitsy bag? You know, the default obbies we used to have? Because I think there's welcome obbies now, so I don't know about the default obbies. Isn't this like a good version of it? Okay. Because I think Bitsy had a Birkin too. And then here, different swatch colors. I haven't really tried much of the solids. I don't know how much this costs, guys. And you could change the interiors, like the blanket for the puppies too. But I'll just go through some of the swatches. So let's do that one. That's cute. Seems very grown up. I am a grown up though. That's beautiful. I love that color green. And this is, what is this? Let's get a little closer. I love the chrome heart detail, the lock, and all that stuff. I didn't even realize you could change the metals of this. That's super cute. I really love this bag a lot. All right, so this is like a red color. That's really cute too. But I think I would have to change the blanket to like black. Or what color is this? All right, well, let's just keep going. So then you could have the black Birkin. That's adorable. I really like this, the LV inspired with the handprints. Orange. This is black but plain leather. It's cute. It's like a camo black. I like the swatches they picked a lot. I'm gonna go with the silver metal though. I'm having a seltzer water, guys. I'm gonna order a refresher. Ooh, I like this a lot. Cause my clothes are so neutral, I don't have to like stick to a certain color. I'm not being paid to do this or anything. Like someone, or it wasn't even requested of me. Someone just gave this to me as a gift, and I just feel like it was such a dope gift that I want to share with you guys. I like this combination. Then we have orange. And I'm not even a big purse carrier, but I just love it. Baby, I love this. Okay. And then you saw this when I logged in. I like that too. It's like a watercolor LV inspired one. I like that too, but let's stick with this one. But this is really cute. All right, guys. Like I said, I hope you had a happy holiday. My son was with his dad, so that takes the pressure off me, unlike Thanksgiving where I had to do so much cooking, and his birthday is on Thanksgiving. So I always want to do a little extra for him and make it really special. What's great about it is that I don't have to worry about people coming because my family's automatically going to be there, and typically I host. The only thing bad is that my son doesn't get to have his friends over because they're typically with their own families, but you know, I don't think his life struggles are that great just yet. That's not the biggest struggle he could have in the world. Let's talk about creating, because I promised you guys that I would talk to you about creating, because someone just asked me that. You guys asked me to do two things. Teach you how to make an avi that looks like mine or similar quality to mine, which I'm going to do. It's on my list. I promise you guys. And then the things with making an avi is that it takes me 2 to 3 days, because you got to make the avi. You have all your base, like your head, your body, your skin, everything. You're going to do your eyes and everything. But then there's certain things that you just have to go shopping, like the weekend sales, and certain things will come up. Or maybe on Instagram, like you'll find lashes that you like. You'll find, look at this. You see these like sparkles near my eyes, like you'll find something special. I have a tattoo under my eye, and then the heart, and the different, like these things just come from like being online every day and seeing what comes out. But obviously I don't have all day, I don't have a week to get you guys an avi. I have like 3 days, so I give myself 3 days, and I kind of peruse and look around and try to find the best prices. So I'll do that, and I'll get that done for you. But what I can do for you is gonna do like, we're gonna do like a mini podcast show and tell about creating. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about when it comes to creating is this. I want you to stop overthinking. Just start. Most people don't want to fail. Oh, actually, most people don't fail. What they do is they stall. If you wait until everything is perfect, you'll never press record, like for a podcast or YouTube or Instagram reel. Your first try is always going to be awkward. It's allowed to be awkward, and it's rather you do it than it be perfect. So I just want to stress that. I'm going to give you some like basic like tips that's going to help your mental and lube you up to actually just glide on in and start doing this, right? So that's tip number 1. People likely don't fail, they stall, they procrastinate themselves out of greatness. Okay, and then I'll give you 3 practical tips, and we'll walk around my disaster hoarder like work plat, and we'll talk about some stuff. Number 2, be yourself, not a character. People can hear when you're performing. Okay, talk how you talk, laugh how you laugh, pause when you want to pause. Your right audience and people who's going to be connected to your brand, they're going to connect to you as a person. And I think that's really true, especially of me and my brand, Rares and Spares. I think people like me and they buy into me. I don't know that they buy so much into my products, and this is why I say this. A strength of my products is high, like my interactive products you guys love, but you guys buy a lot. Like I would say, this is what I call my product. Hold on a second. Let me just get my logo for Rares and Spares, because this sums it up perfectly, right? And let's just go to textures. Logo with dog. This sums up my brand perfectly. It's the quirky, the rare, the junky, and spares. Some of my things that you find here, you're going to be able to find other places for sure, right? This is going to be a good, like, I'm going to make this a thumbnail with my Rares and Spares logo. This looks cool together like this. Some things are going to be things that I wish was in SL and I brought it in. And you guys know I love pets and stuff. So kind of every element of everything I design always has a pet. And then some things are going to be junky. I think my thing is like, my brand reminds me of like a Lower East Side kind of thrift shop or consignment store, and you never know what you could find. And you could find anything from a car to a vintage piece of jewelry to amazing jacket to anything. Like that's my brand. And or some really cool interactive thing that some nerdy kid made in his house. and then he just put it on consignment hoping somebody would buy it. And that's kind of my brand. And I'm heavily influenced by art. Art imitates life, because I was with Mac so long, and he is like, he's heavily influenced by life and kind of replicates it in his art when he makes the trap houses. I'm heavily influenced by that aesthetic too, because I could relate to it because of just how I grew up and the things that I've seen over time and the experiences that I've had. I look at it and I find beauty in it, and I want to create some of that stuff. And he heavily influences a lot of the things that I create too. And also he taught me how to create. So it's kind of like hard not to be influenced by some of that stuff, because it was kind of like in the makeup of what I was being taught, right? So I don't think you could put your finger on my brand per se, but the only thing is that I am consistent in promoting it. I'm consistent, and I used to be so bad. I used to be so shy and embarrassed to promote my stuff. I would record a Gyozo link and then drop it in like the conferences. Actually, I'm going to drop a Gyozo link in the conferences right now. Hold on one second, because I did something for it was a cute, sexy video for Fembot Trashy.sl. I'm going to put let me see if I could show you, but I'm going to turn off the sound though, guys. Let's go to SL Marketplace. Oh, no. Actually, my YouTube page got a warning for nudity, and I wasn't even nude, so I don't want to do that, because this is like wearing a bikini, like a thong bikini or something like that, so... But I don't want to put this. Actually, I'm not going to do it. I'll put the link in my description. If you guys want to see it, you can see it. A lot of people already saw it on Instagram. So that leads me to my third and final point. Consistency matters more than talent. Guys, I've seen it in real life. I've seen it in SL. You don't need to be the best, but you need to be the one that keeps showing up. Even once a week builds trust. Most people quit way too early, and don't be most people. Right? So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are showing up every day to create. There are people who are better textures than me. They could mesh a little bit. I didn't even know how to use Blender at all till recently. I don't know how to use Blender that well, but I know how to do a little something in Blender, and I just learned that 2 weeks ago because I've been off. There's people who could texture, they could mesh, they can create animations, they could do all kinds of things, but because they're not consistent, my brand has exploded past them and they have way more talent than me. So please be consistent. Now let me take you to my work plat. So there's a lot of shit going on here. There's some booths that I set up. So let me just show you something here. This is my booth at Ford event. This was the trap houses. I did a video promoting this trap house. I'll put the link down there. It's really cute. I did a couple videos. I'll put 2 links down just to give you some marketing ideas. And this is my booth that's at the Grand, but it has like I'll just take you guys there. I'll actually take you to my booth at the Grand. You've seen the one at Ford already, and I'm also going to take you guys to Yeneman's. We'll do that. So let me just talk about something that I'm creating right now, and just give you guys some advice. All right, so this is something that I'm creating now. This is just a bodega counter. If you're from New York, I'm not going to use this register, guys, don't mind this. But if you're from New York, you know, this is not the version I'm going to actually put out. I made this myself, guys, and I went around it. I looked at it and I was like, wow, this is an amazing idea. So go to Builder's Brewery. If you don't know how to do basic stuff, like when I say basic stuff, because you have to have at least know how to do this. Like you have to know how to create a box. You have to know how to like stretch the box, like kind of bring it in, put it up, put it down, do, you know, things like that. You have to know how to put permissions, which means right now this box is transfer only, but you can make it copy, no transfer. You can make it copy only, no modify, no transfer. You can make it modify, copy. Like those little things you should know. You should be able to go to texture, and you should know where to put your PBRs, and you need to know where to put like your pictures. So let me give you an example of that. Hold on one second. So the dog with the logo. Like these small little things, like believe it or not, this is important. If you know this much, you know a lot more than a lot of people, and you'll be able to build something like this. Okay, guys? Just by knowing, because I had a piece of glass that I just stretched out and I created this from scratch. Okay, so you kind of know this. I put a texture in the glass, like I put a texture on this box. Like if you know how to do basic stuff like that, then you could do it. But I was looking around at this. I made the We Accept EBT sign. I made a lot of these signs here, and I was like, oh my God, this is so crooked. This doesn't look good. But I just wanted to get the concept of this down, right? What does my corner store bodega sell? They sell medicine. I'm going to fill that up. They sell body wash and toothpaste and stuff for somebody who doesn't want to go to the supermarket. They sell like blunts, like cigarette wrappers. So I asked Mac for his. He gave me his. Mac made the sign. I'm going to just tighten up the texture to make it more crisper so it doesn't look a little blurry. They sell lighters. They sell lollipops. In my bodega, they sell pastelitos and they sell chicken. Like you could buy chicken, and kids after school often ask their parents for that. They sell candy. They sell drinks. They sell lottery tickets like that. Okay, so this looks real, and there's always a cat on the bread or something keeping the animals out. So I found this cat and then I put the cat here. Okay, and then I'm gonna update the register. And then I'm like, what would make this a product worth buying? So after I build this and then I get the overall vision of it, and I'm like, what will make this a product worth buying? Okay, now I'm gonna get the scripts done for this machine, and everything that you see here is gonna be buyable with my cash register that I'm gonna make, because I'm gonna make a cash register. And that is, I'm sorry guys, ambulances passing prayers up to whoever needs it. Okay, so fine, we did that. Okay, now let's go to number 2. Now there's a lottery section. So, you know, Mac and I created a brand called Trap Estates together, and we release under that brand, right? So now we have pick your lucky lottery numbers. I told Mac make this lottery sign for Trap Estates, and he did it. And this is actually like a neon sign, 160 million and 444 million. That's actually neon sign. Then we did this like lottery machine. We made that, and I said I'm gonna add scripts to it because I'm like really big into scripting and things like that. So let me go off unavailable for a little while so I could just show this to you guys. I need you guys to go to Builder's Brewery and take a class. So, ooh, I think my sounds are off. So it says, thank you for playing Trap Lottery. The draw is next week, and it tells us what the numbers are. The numbers don't particularly match the ticket. It's okay. We're gonna go to all types, like just to unfilter my thing. And then I'm gonna wear this lottery ticket. I have my purse in my hand, so I hope you guys could see it. Okay, good. It went in the right hand. And so now you see the lottery ticket in my hand, so it's like an interactive product. I'm going to do more things to further make this interactive. That's going to get us more money out of this and yield more results, but this is what it looks like. All right, so now that I have my basic idea done, and I'm like, damn, I really like this. It's crooked, but the only thing is I don't like the texture. I started remaking it. If you could see this, not once. So this was the original item, not once, not twice, 3, 4 times. I made it 4 times. And this one was my favorite version of it. And I have PBR textures on it now. So that's my PBR textures. I have legacy textures. I'm going to try to find legacy glass so people who have legacy could see this. And I'm going to make the PBR lottery tickets. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's very easy. It's very easy. So let me give you guys a quick lesson. So for those of you guys who already know, like let's say that you already know how to create a box, do certain things like that, and now you want to make like a legacy texture PBR. Okay? Let me just show you for 1 second. I'm going to use my my logo. Let's go back to the logo again. Okay, the Rares and Spares logo with it all. So go to this plus button, and I need a piece of glass. All right, I need a piece of glass. That's not linked. Okay, so this glass linked has let's do this. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to take my logo and we're going to put it here. Okay, and now this is what the legacy texture looks like, and this is what the PBR texture looks like, regular glass. But we're going to make this PBR. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to new materials. And in new materials, you're gonna get like a round, like little ball. Okay, so we're gonna get that new materials ball. Okay, and then we're gonna go to our textures again, and we're gonna go to logo. And go to textures. I'm missing things, but you're just gonna get the basic idea. So we're gonna go to textures and we're gonna go to logo, the rares and spares with the dog, and then we're gonna put this here. So this is new materials PBR. Now I could take this logo and put it through ChatGPT and say, create metal roughness. Actually, I'm gonna do it, but I can't do it on screen. You guys are not gonna see me do this, but let me just do it really quick just to show you what it looks like. I'm only gonna make maybe one or two, right? Because I don't wanna take too much of you guys' time out. And then I'll try to talk you through it while it's actually creating. So I uploaded this picture into ChatGPT and I said, please enhance this picture for a PBR version. I need, and then it's gonna ask me a whole bunch of questions and I'm like, stop asking me questions. Just execute. So I need metallic roughness. I need a roughness, emissive, and a normal. So I'm going to say I need roughness, emissive, and normal separate. Don't ask me any questions. Just surprise me and generate. All right, so right now it's doing what I asked it to do. Yep, it's starting to generate. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put roughness. Roughness kind of determines what kind of texture the picture has. Like, think if something's velvet or not. This gives like emissive, like an antique look or something like that. And normals kind of give, like, let's say you have a paper that crinkles, it gives a little bit of height to me, but people might say the roughness does that. But we're gonna see right now what it's gonna do. So you see what it looks like normal. Now we're gonna make this PBR. Oh my God, it looks like it's enhancing the photo instead of giving me, okay. Okay, you did not follow instructions. I asked for emissives. I asked for emissive, a normal, and roughness map based on pick. Not to recreate pick. And if ChatGPT doesn't listen to you, just start a new chat because it just sometimes acts really silly. All right, so in creating ChatGPT is also going to be your best friend. ChatGPT, let's say I couldn't find a wood texture that I actually liked. I would use ChatGPT to create a wood texture, okay? So I made this too. Me and Mac actually made this together. So that's going to be released under Trap Estates. All right, now let's move on. When you're making something, mesh is so expensive, guys. Like, a lot of events will say to you, I don't want you to use full perm items, but I'm a big believer in full perm items, especially if you don't know how well you're going to be. Like, if you're just figuring stuff out, just go to events that allow you to use full perm stuff. And so this is what I mean. This is a full perm magazine rack. Let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to go to textures and I'm going to go to legacy. This is what it looks like from Marketplace straight out the box. All I did was add textures. In this case, I think this one has a PBR and a legacy texture, which I'm showing you how to do. So that has a legacy texture, and I also made a PBR version of this, which I'm showing you guys how to do soon, right? And then I just put some magazines in here. Okay, so for this one, for example, I put some magazine textures on here that I liked. Like Lori Harvey had a cover. We're going to look at the different magazines that I have. I thought she's very pretty, so I put her on there. And then I have like regular magazines, and then I have like 90s magazines, Essence magazines, things like that. And I could just create my own magazines, right? So here's some magazines that I created. I'll show you some of the back, and mainly it was full perm magazines, just the texture that I changed. And on the back of the magazines, I just put a lot of my different various products on there to promote my different products. And then it has my Instagram and my in-world. So that's what I did, right? Now, the reason why is because that a lot of event creators don't want this is because everyone's going to have the same clothes, different textures, but you're going to have to up it a little bit. You're going to up the score a little bit. So I said to myself, what would somebody want in a magazine rack? And usually a remote control would be there. Maybe you'll see some crossword puzzles. And in this case, I added a ball and I added a bone for the dog, all full perm items, right? So let's make it make sense and let's tie it in. And I added a stuffy for the dog and I linked it all together. This is why I said you gotta be able to go to Builder's Brewery and just get the basics so that you know how to link things together. So watch, edit, tap two things together, you could link it or you could unlink it, right? Because it lowers the prim. Like for example, if it's unlinked, I linked this top part. So at least I have two pieces to counter in this. This section is not linked at all. Like all of this is like, I don't know, 100. These are hundreds of little pieces that's going to be hard to put together. But when you're going to sell something, you don't want it to be hard to put together. So I linked it, and also linking reduces the prim, right? So now this is all one piece and it's 12 land impact. But I'm going to add all the stuff. Some things I'll soft link. Like for example, the cat is 21 land impact. So I'm not going to link it to the counter. I'll just give you guys the option to res the cat or not. These bottles I made are 1 linden. You know, this thing here is expensive. I think it's like 12 lindens or something. So I won't link that. I'm going to give you the option. It's 9. That's not bad, but I won't link that. I'll give you the option because it depends like what you have in your store. I'll just put it in the box when you want to buy this bodega. Okay. So let's go back here. We're going to upload a texture because now we want to make this all come together. So the magazines in the back, I said to myself, I think it would make more sense if I made this like a dog theme one. So let's go to build. Let's upload. I just upload by bulk. If you ever have something that's really high, hold on a second. Upload this one, 10 linden. If you ever have something that's like 2040 by 2040, like it's not a size that SL agrees with, just upload it in bulk and that's a way. So GE Vogue magazine texture. Okay, so this is like a dog magazine texture, right? So I'm going to take this dog magazine texture and I'm just going to move it to the top, all right? And then I'm going to put other dog magazines back here, and this is going to be a set that, and I linked everything together, guys. So this is going to be a set that I'm going to sell for dogs, right? And I might create a texture on the outside of this that's like kawaii with bones. I might do some type of different animal print. I could do this one, and I could do like the chrome heart one, you know what I mean? And the Playboy version, I'm going to make it like a dirty one. Like I might put handcuffs in there, and I might put lube in there, and I might put this and condoms. Like that's what I'm going to do. And also what I want is if you touch the Playboy one, you get some of the pictures of the interiors, because I have some of those interior pictures like that you could see, and that'll just make it fun. I was playing around with the Megan Thee Stallion magazine. And what I did was I actually put the article in there. So when you touch this, it gives you a note card. And the note card gives you the article from that magazine, and you could read it. So this is what I mean, like just being consistent. I don't know what I'm making, guys. I'm just tinkering and then just trying to figure out what I'll end up creating at the end of the day. So I hope that makes sense. Like, get you some full perm items, start putting things together and seeing what you come up with. Do event organizers hate full perm creators? Yes, but mesh is like $10,000 to $30,000. Like a flower brocade that you put on your jacket is $10,000. To get clothes made, like let's say you wanted to get clothes made, guys, to get clothes made, and let's say it's a dress because it's one piece, that could potentially be $15,000 to $20,000. Then to get it rigged could be another 10,000 linden to get it rigged, and to get it textured, it could be another 10,000 or more linden to get a few textures. And to get a HUD for someone who's inexpensive, it could be like 8,000 linden to get a HUD, unless you know how to do these things yourself. But I don't think that should stop you from creating. I think that you should learn to create anyway. Get simple scripts from ChatGPT. Get some textures made from ChatGPT. Speaking of textures, let's see what ChatGPT has given us. I can't download. You know that. You know this feature does not work. Please issue one at a time as asked. Oh God, I hate when ChatGPT does this. I don't know, sometimes it gives you things to down. Oh, it did let me download it. Okay. Okay, next. It did let me download. Okay. All right, so let's create PBR, guys. So let's go back to this project that we were doing. All right, so first things first, we got to go to build and we got to bulk upload all that stuff that ChatGPT gave us. They gave us emissive, roughness, normal. I didn't give them specific instructions of how I wanted it to look. I just am doing this for the purpose of showing you guys how to make a PBR material, right? So let's go here and then we're gonna go to rares and spares normal. So we're gonna put that in there. It looks like a texture, but it's purple, and that gives it height and kind of structure. Then we're gonna go to roughness, okay? And then we're gonna go to emissive. And then we're gonna save this as rares and spares with dog logo. And you're gonna know it's PBR because it's like an orange ball, okay? So now we got our PBR. And I am gonna go to all types. I could have just went to materials to find it. Okay. And now watch this, edit. You see PBR is now currently a glass. Now we're gonna go here and we're gonna stick that in, and this is what it looks like. It looks like a puzzle piece. And if you don't like it or you have a specific style you want, you could go ahead and do that. But this works for now. Like, you know, this is the legacy version of it. And if people have PBR, they can see the PBR, which gives it like a little bit more height and definition and stuff like that. Okay, so that's how you guys do that. And you could use ChatGPT to help you out with that. Okay, perfect. So now that we got that done, that's going to be my TED Talk for creating. If you guys want me to get in more details and like create, I could create this from start to finish for you so that you could see the finished magazine product that I'm going to have. Like I'm going to have a Playboy line, 90s version of the magazine rack, Essence version of the magazine rack. You could do Rolling Stones, whatever. You could create your own magazine, and then I'm gonna put like complimentary items. Maybe in the Rolling Stones one, we put a CD in there, and we put a pencil in there, and music sheet or something like that. And that's like an item you could create, and it's a great item for like a beginner sale, like the grab sale or 99-cent event sale, a Saturday sale, something like that. So that's just food for thought and something to think about. If you want me to give you a one-on-one lesson, I could do that on just making really beginner items. Let me know. I'm just throwing this out there, and we could work something out. Like if you have like a skill you want to barter for, maybe you're an excellent texturer and you just want like some tips on marketing or on putting it together or executing ideas, I can help you guys with that. It's invaluable knowledge. Or maybe you could pay lindens, whatever you guys want, let me know. Yeah. Or if you are very specific and you leave in the comment section and say, Mousy, I want you to show me this It has to be something simple, guys. It can't be like a bodega thing because that's going to be days, right? It has to be something simple, like where you could tell me just from soup to nuts, show me how to create this. And if I could do it and it's within my capabilities, we'll do that. Okay, now let's go to the grab sale, guys. I hope this made sense. I feel like I was just rambling in a bunch of different directions. We're going to go to River. I think Posh changed the location of this, which is a little problematic because I feel like not a lot of people know where this sale is. And her computer is not working that well. So she hasn't been able to, like, you know how, guys, I always go on unavailable because I have all those advertising groups, because she hasn't been able to really advertise like she wanted to. So, ooh, a couch set. That's different. Okay, I'll subscribe. Okay, whose booth is this? Okay, this is Lemieux. So, first of all, I love the kind of nail salon vibe that they did. This is, and also this is a great place to practice making a booth. The first time I made a booth, it took me, guys, I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating, 3 to 4 hours to make my own booth. I used to pay someone to make the booth. Now think about this. If you're paying for mesh, animations are expensive. Animations are 5,000 linden for one movement, scripting, as well as all that stuff. And you're paying for a booth. I don't know how you're going to make a profit. Like, you're playing a really long game. You have to put it on Marketplace. You have to kind of re-release it at events like this or sales that you have. You're playing a very long game to even recoup your investment and then make a profit. But anyways, here is Lemieux with the neon flower nails. It's for Reborn, Beleza, Gen X Classic Curvy, Laura X, and Maitreya, Cooper, Bombshell, Legacy, New Humana, BBL, and Muneka. It's very pretty, and the advertising, I love the redelivery. So her booths has gotten so much better, and I could just tell her booths are way better than mine for sure. And I'm looking at this in awe and like taking notes. The Nexura is the TV here. I kind of told you guys this about the TV in the last kind of video that I did, so just go through it, and it's just basically, it has like movies and shows and live TV and a bunch of things, because you know a lot of the SLTVs are kind of just like YouTube TVs right now, so you could go ahead and check that out. We have Beauty Queen, and the only things you can't buy it here, it just leaves a link to Marketplace. We have Beauty Queen with the Clementine mini dress, a nice little holiday dress. Christmas is over, but these are the swatches, so maybe you could, yeah, because I was like, maybe you could wear this for New Year's. Like, this is super cute. I would have definitely worn this had this been put out a couple weeks earlier, because I was in my Christmas bag. All I wore was Christmas outfits. It's very nice. And then we have Beauty Queen Guggenheim. It's like a, I don't know what this is called. This is a blazer, and it looks like a suit, but like a crop suit set, sexy secretary vibes it's given. Jacket and mini skirt. And these are the bodies it's for. And then kind of something similar. It's like a little belt, mini skirt with a belt, and then like a crop sweater. It's cute. Okay, and then we have Amora Home Decor, 99 linden for a couch. Like, if you're just starting out in SL, 89 linden, I want to try some of these, and it's PBR too. Let's just check out some of the animations. I want to make furniture so bad, but I'm just so lazy when it comes to the animations, and I bet it's not even hard. It's just something I do a couple times, and then once I do it, I'll probably be fine. But it's just, I just dread it, guys. I gotta show you guys where to get animations too. You know how I told you animations cost 5,000 lindens a movement? So if you go to the full perm events, or you go online to get full perm sits and eats and things like that, you could get a lot of full perm items, you know, there. A lot of times the armchair and the sofa would have the same animations, but let's just go through and see. 89 linden, 99 linden for this. This is not bad. And then these are some couple poses and things. So if you guys are interested, come get that. I don't know, whenever I come here and I sit on furniture, reset. Okay, there we go. Oh, why am I still sitting? Let me walk a little bit. Maybe it'll help me. Okay. Avatar. I think I'm okay now. Okay, so you see how the textures are kind of blinking out like this? This is when your textures are too close. Like, she has two different textures, right? I don't own this, so I don't know if I'll be able to select the face of this. So she has this face, and then she has the face of the table. So all she needs to do is edit this link and raise this up a little bit. Even if it seems to be hovering, it won't be hovering, but these things are too close together. That's why it's blinking like this. But if she would, I'm going to tell her after this, but if she would give modify rights, I would say still buy it because you could actually fix this yourself. Unless that's just the way the maps are. I don't know. And then we have some artwork here, and we're just going to go through. I like this perfume one. That's really cute. And the artwork is 65 Linden, which is not bad. It's very pretty. Rares and spares. I'll show you guys some of my what I did. This is my money washing system. So originally when I had it made, this is what my thought process was. Wow. Let me just fix myself. Reset skeletal animation. You see how I was chewing and stuff? I don't know why that happened. All right, so this was like a money washing system, and it was like all in wood at the Grand when I made this. And so basically it's like you come here to drop off your dirty money, you get it washed, you get an invoice. That's how much it costs. I'm better at texturing those kind of things better now. I could have probably made a better invoice than that in retrospect. And so this is the gotcha key. Like what you would get is the mop money and bucket, a broken washing machine, ironing for ironing the money, 3 different color swatches on the invoice textures, baskets of dirty money in different colors, money counter, money washer, and softener, money fan, which I use a money fan in so many videos, guys, like to create like effects and stuff, dirty money bag, and money piles. And it's only like, I think it's 79 Linden. I don't even think I charge that much here. Yeah, it's 79 Linden. Okay, so let me just show you this. You just sit on the washing machine. Don't break my washing machine, guys. I'm gonna stand because I don't know. Hold on a second, because I don't. So now I'm trying to fix it. And then you fall down. And then here's this thing here. So basically, I just set this for 1 Linden. So you got 1 money pile out of me for free. But this one is the scripted one that goes into the ironing board. So you kind of need this. So just edit. Hold control. And then just drag this into the money board. And then you just start sitting on here and ironing. Yes. And then you iron the money. You could lower yourself and things like that. It fits better for men, honestly. And then once you are done ironing the money, you get a stack of cash. So this is part of all the money washing system. And I have like an interactive full money washing system. So, you know, there's that. This is the only event that kind of lets you put things outside of your... So I created little scripts so that people would be able to test it and give people instructions. So I'm really proud of that. Go take a scripting class too. Just take these beginner classes, guys. All these little skills will help you. I remember I took scripting classes 3 years ago, and what I noticed about myself compared to other creators, I'm very comfortable with scripting and trying to figure out skips and kind of like editing scripts, and a lot of people are not. Like, I can't mesh and do anything, but I am comfortable with basic scripts, and ChatGPT makes me even more comfortable to attempt certain things. So that's another thing. Like, just take little classes, and whatever you seem to have affinity to, just go that direction. Okay. And the money counter counts. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I'll just do this again. And you can win the money counter too. And then it gives you a stack of cash. And I'll just show you guys what that looks like. I don't know if it's gonna let me. I don't want to put my tag on and stuff. I don't feel like it right now. All right, so it gives you a stack of cash, guys. You know what stack of cash looks like. All right, so now we are Black Angel. And this is so cute. I like it in black in this color. I don't know about the two-tone colors, but it gives you a full HUD. And usually it's like 65 Linden. Yeah, she sells it for 65. So that's pretty cheap. Same one here. Then we have Tree High Flavors. We have some dresses here. The VV mini dress. Some tie-dye, Gucci, things like that. And then we also have some vapes. Okay, and what's in here? These bags are awfully cute. They are cute. I have this mesh too. And a lot of people get meshes for like CG Trader and stuff like that. More. How much are these? I like the bags, but I don't see a price on these bags. Okay. And then we have the vapes here. A little bong mask. So if you guys are interested. And then there's 1 unit left of the lean Sprite bottle and with the RLV effects on it. Okay. Then we have Pose. I wonder if the props come. Yeah, okay, so the birthday poses. So it looks like this comes with props. And this is for your pictures, some poses. And it comes with the cake. And it's only 99 Linden, so not bad. It comes with the backdrop. And this one comes with the pose ball. All right, and then we have I Am Her. We saw this outfit last week, so I'm not gonna really get into this. Halter, kind of low cut top here. Then we have a sweater dress here for the holidays. Look at the daisies. If you like the textures, go get it. And then we have a jumpsuit here. Where do you wear that on your head? With a hat. Okay. It's not bad. All right, and then we have some tattoos. Bloody Hell tattoos. Let's cross this out. Be Wild tattoos, lipsticks, makeup. And then we have dolls here with the shorts and tops and the Christmas outfit and kind of the windbreaker outfit here. Okay. Is there anything on the top? Yeah, let's do that really quick first. Uh-oh, I missed the stairs. I was trying to take a shortcut. Okay, we have Rogue here. with a jasmine jumpsuit. I'm not going to go too close because it's super see-through. And I already got a warning on my page. Okay, and then this is 65 Linden, so that's not bad. We have Charmers. What is Charmers? Afro Puff Girls. You're lying. You're lying. 242 land impact? Is this person out of their god dang mind? 150 Linden. But you know what? People have prims to spare, so if they want to do that... This has not been optimized. Alright, what is this? I don't know what company. I think the company is Ghost. So this is the Peaches shape. Yeah, the company is Ghost. So this is a Peaches shape for Reborn. We have the Sia set pack. Some boots, 99 Linden. Oh, this is Olivia Dark with a dance. Let's try that one. Okay, these are different animations. So if you guys want to create your own AO using Firestorm AO, you could do that. All right. So let's stand and let's go here. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is the Balia dance. So this is 21. So we'll know to stop there. We won't go through all of them. All right. And then there's some Christmas decorations. I'll go ahead and get the dance. It looks to be separate. All right, so let's do that. Oh shoot, guys. I got stuck in the wall. That's why I'm always afraid to do this. And then we have Captivating Creations with holdable plushies. So it's a crab plushie, a SpongeBob plushie. I don't know what this one is, but this is what it looks like. Okay. Okay. Shit. I can't get out. Hold on, guys. I wonder if these benches are like you could sit on. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Let me see if I could cam sit to. Yes. Okay. Much better. Okay. Now I know that in the future, that's how I get out. That's why I'm always hesitant to try pose balls and stuff like that, because a lot of times I can't get out of here. All right, so we have the queen here with the royal chair and all the other items. We went through this last week. This booth hasn't changed. So if you guys are interested, go get it. I would highly recommend you try out these chairs. I really like the animations here. We have Moon Avenue with the takedown dress. It's compatible with Laura X, Beliza Gen X bodies, Reborn, Wei Fu, Cooper Legacy, and there's 20 swatch colors. So it's very sexy. We have Black Cinderella here, Reborn Juicy Waifu with these short shorts, and like, ooh, see, like this is an example of a full perm top because I've seen this top before, but people will texture it differently and give it a different look and pair it with different pants and it'll look different. So these are the textures on this and the shorts. And the top is 75 Linden, which is not bad, and then the bottom is 75 Linden and 600 Linden, 480 if you're part of the group. Okay, then we have Bodied by Bella. We've seen these shapes before, we talked about it. That's 99. Usually her shapes is 2,500 Linden, so that's a good price. Creme de la creme, Bestie roll call. We talked about this last week or the week before. You guys can come get that. Then we have Nyaxa with the tweed dress, the ho 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 outfit. It's cute. The bijou bag, the nails. And that's the dress, the mesh and texture quality. Oh, it doesn't really fit on this mannequin that well. Okay, and then we have the Shaylee shape. This is really pretty. I wish I knew how to do this. I love this eyeshadow situation with the bow. There's no demo, but it's 75 Linden, so I'm just gonna try it. And then we have the Festive Day BOMX combo. It's very nice. And then we have Kitty Scout with the extendo nails. The nails are 99 Linden a piece, and these are the swatch options. And then we have Shelly's. Let's go up to the top. We have Ace Dior with my Drink Buddy plushies. These are actually really cute. It's only one land in pack. I'm gonna get this one. Don Julio, Actifulio, or Hennessy. And I keep saying I don't want anything to do with plushies anymore because Instagram tried it with the plushies. Actually, I'm gonna hold it to show you guys what that looks like. And then we have DG. What the heck is this? I don't know what's for sale here. Oh, these are the nails. Okay, so leopard tip nails, not bad if you guys want that. And then we have some AK slides. These are the slides for Cooper Reborn Legacy Muneka and Unrigged. Okay, not bad. We have another pair of nails here. It's cute. They should put the nails out on a mannequin just so people could see what it looks like. And is this an item to buy? Licks on a Sunday pack. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's artwork. So it's an art pack. Chaotic canvas. Okay, so 99 Linden. And then we have the Slurp shirt. That's cute. I love a tube top. It reminds me of a tube top. I'm going to grab a demo and try that later. Okay. Then we have Control Glam with some skins. And that's it. Let's try the plushie. I want to show you guys the Puerto Rico sim. I already made a video of it. So I'm going to try to link it to the end of this video. But if I can't, because it requires just way too much editing, I might just re-record it. So just bear with me. I'm going to stop right now and pause. And I will just go and just, you know, do some real life stuff like use the bathroom, clean up the house a little bit. And let's just see the Henny. I just want to see what the plushies is. Christian Dior, Dior. I'm up in all the stores. Let me hurry up and take that off because I don't want to get copyright problems. And let's go to all types. I'm glad it came. I was nervous. Okay. Okay, this is really big. So hopefully, oh, they made it no modify. Okay, there's a resizer. That's good. Okay.
Can we stay home tonight? Try something new tonight. This drink
I have to take this off, but at least you know that this works. It's cute, loud, unforgettable. My drink buddy is a party plush shaped like your favorite liquor bottle, blasting music and shooting logo particles when you squeeze it. Perfect for club photo shoots and flexing with friends. Holdable liqueur bottle shaped plushie, built-in song player, press for instant vibes, logo particles, burst for the extra pop. Click to resize for your perfect fit. Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna follow this person on Instagram. Unfortunately, I could not play this because I'm on YouTube, right? So I don't want to get like demonetized and have problems with a copyright strike. I already got one warning. So you kind of saw how that worked. I'm glad I touched it to resize it, but resize it, shape it in your hand. It's kind of cute. And then just touch and it'll be loud and crazy for everyone else. All right, guys, I'm going to stop right here. I'll be back in a second. Bye.